All right, you guys, so for today's workout, we are using our TRX. If you don't have one, I'm sorry, but this could be a great time to invest in one. Mine is set up in the middle of my room, so the camera angles might be a little bit wonky, but what we're doing today is a total body workout, and we're gonna start with the TRX Mid Row. You are going to grab the TRX handles, put your body on a diagonal, and you want to set up the way that you're going to finish. So we finish our row with the elbows bent, the chest forward, and the body in like a plank-like position. Make sure that your ribs aren't poking out and that your butt's not back, right? But everything is zipped up on the front. Now as you inhale, extend the arms, lean back. As you exhale, pull the elbows wide, pull your chest towards your anchor point of your TRX. So reach out and then pull. Reach out and then pull. And we're gonna do this for 45 seconds. We're using a 45-second work interval today. You're gonna feel this in your rear delts, and you're gonna feel this in your upper back as well. Squeeze. Move with control, and don't forget to keep the front line of the body drawing in. Now, after your 45 seconds of your TRX mid rows, you have the option to add a cardio interval here, and I would do a 30-second whatever you want. You could do a kettlebell swing, you could do a jumping jack, anything you want, or you could go right into our next move, which is a TRX chest press. So with the TRX chest press, you want to set it up so that your arms are parallel with your shoulders. From here, or in line with your shoulders, from here, you're going to step back and put your body on a diagonal. Now, the farther back you step, the harder it's going to be. The closer to your hand you are, the little bit easier it's going to be. So you bend your elbows, bring the chest forward, and then press away. Just like those mid rows, we don't want our low back to collapse or our ribs to poke out, but we want to keep the front line of the body nice and strong. And you can see, the farther you step back, the harder it is to push. 45 seconds here, and these are going to sneak up on you. After your 45 seconds, our next movement is, are you okay?
No.
Our next movement is, what do we have next? Oh, the hamstring curl. Okay, so we're going to take these all the way down so that these handles are in line with our knees. So with the handles in line with our knees, perfect, I got just enough length here. You're going to lay down and place your heels in the loops. So I'm going to come on down to the ground.
Ooh.
I know, right? And then lay back, loop your feet into the handles, and you want your feet to be right underneath that anchor point of your TRX. First action, lift your hips up and off of the ground. You're going to feel your glutes and your hamstrings engage right off the bat. Now, keeping your hips up, pull the heels into the hips. Oh my gosh, my hamstrings are so sore already. Now 45 seconds here is going to be a long time, so if you need to adjust, go ahead and adjust. But we don't want the hips to come down, so think hips high. Drive your heels down into those loops, and then release. Ooh, doggy. I went running for the first time in a very long time yesterday, and I am feeling it. Next movement, TRX Squat. So we'll shorten our handles again. And you guys, TRX squats are great for those of you who have any issues with your hips or your knees because you're supported in that squat. So you hold on, sit back and down, and then stand. So you can get really low. Try not to pull yourself up, but just use those as a guide. If this is too easy for you, make it a jump. And again, with the TRX, it's a little less impact on the joints. 45 seconds there. Then we have, our TRX Y-Fly. Cool, I've got just enough. I'm gonna shorten these just a little bit, just because my TRX is in a weird spot. But you're gonna lean back on the diagonal. Arms are extended straight. You're gonna make a Y shape with your arms. So my body's in a Y. Slowly lower down. Squeeze the back of the arms to pull up. Slowly lower. Up and lower. Up and lower. Now, to make this easier, walk your feet back. Again, the body's at less of an angle. If your rear delts are feeling super strong, walk your feet more forward, and you're going to be pulling a farther distance. Very good, 45 seconds there. Then we have, TRX Pikes. Now, this is an advanced movement, so you may just be holding a plank in your TRX. Got to get these suckers as low as I can move them. There we go. And there we go. Handles in line with the knees. So once you have your TRX set up so that the handle part is in line with your knees and the loop will be about in the middle of your shin, you're going to take the tops of your feet into the loops. And this is probably the hardest part. Actually getting in the TRX. Now we're gonna pike our bodies, but we start with a plank. So feet are in the straps. Oops, kind of at a weird spot. Make sure your feet are right underneath the anchor point. Oops, there we go. Hold your plank. Now from here we pike up. Hips to the ceiling, head towards the ground. If this is not happening for you, simply hold the TRX plank. A lot of work for the shoulders, a lot of work for the core. 45 seconds of those puppies. Then we've got our TRX Hamstring Runners. So just like the hamstring curls, except we're gonna do one leg at a time. Like I said, my hamstrings are shot. So I'm gonna do the best that I can. The most important thing is that the hips stay up, everyone. So hips up, one at a time. Heels stay in line with the hips. Again, 45 seconds. Tailbone reaches away. Don't let the butt sag. Ooh, oh my goodness. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you can keep it mostly strength-based. Your heart rate will get up a little bit, or you can turn it more into a circuit and add a cardio interval in between the exercises. Do this puppy for 3 rounds, 4 rounds if you're not adding the cardio, and you're gonna get an awesome total body workout. Have an awesome day, you guys.